And welcome back to Campaigns of the Plains. This is Season 2 of our D&D style releases. We're doing a little Final Fantasy, a little D&D, a little homebrewy. So stick around if all of those words pique your interest. Anyway, guys, every Friday you can catch us fresh episodes on YouTube. We also have our playlist of our first D&D campaign. We also have our Monster of the Week campaign, as well as a bunch of one-shots run by yours truly, run by Travis, run by Alysia.
I didn't do anything.
And our first campaign was, of course, run by Matt. So check them out whenever you can. We appreciate it. Give a thumbs up, leave a message. We appreciate it. And in case you're too busy for YouTube, you can hear us where, Travis?
Why? On your favorite podcast platform, whether that be Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon Music. We are pretty much on every service, and we release new episodes every Wednesday. By new, I mean that it's whatever we played last Friday on YouTube is playing next Wednesday. So make sure to like us and subscribe on your favorite platform, and that way you get notifications every time we drop a new episode. We drop it nice and early in the morning so that if you want to download us for your commute, you can do so. And yeah, we have all of our material up there, and check it out.
Righto. All right. What did we do last week? Let's hear the notes from Alysia.
I'm just picking out new 20s so that I don't die. I just got one.
You gotta read us notes.
I'm picking out new 20s! Okay, Merle with the boat, wings, and propellers. Merle?
Merle?
Mural. How do you spell mural?
M-U-R-A-L?
Oh, that's an A, huh? Mural with boat wings and propellers. Arrows.
Great.
Blue sky in the back. Clouds are around the circle. Guy at wheel with goggles.
GPS and Google.
And red beard.
Oh, Sid.
Oh, Sid. Oh, yeah. I did. Sid. Engineer made the ship's wings that would... What? Wings that would carry people to the sky. Ellie finds a light blue materia, but it's hers. It's her shiny. Stairwell down to the What? Stairwell down to the gash, hidden behind the mosaic. Rolled up parchment in workshop. But also there was a bottle that it took 5 of us to figure out how to turn it the right way to open said passageway. Just thought I'd point that one out. Then rolled up parchment in workshop. Unfinished plans times 3. Becky now has a bunch of sheets. We split the party because it's always a good choice.
Oh.
The party that went to the left... I don't know directions. So
Sure.
they went on a walkabout and they found a gate with a large metal cage behind it, and some bones, and there was no monster in the cage because the cage was open, and some drag marks and some claw marks, and it's a monster den, obviously. For a big monster, more obvious statements. Oh, damn! The monster found us. Din and Becky found an airship after pushing all the buttons and pulling all the levers. And we're in danger. That's all I got.
Yes.
Spark notes.
You are quite in danger. By the way, they're in Baron.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are.
We're in Baron, and also our cat friend is with us. Raha.
Raha.
Oh, Raha.
Tia.
Tia is
Yes.
with us.
He certainly is.
Shark bait. Hurrah.
Now that's his name.
Oh no. Anyway, yes, the team had split in half, and Din and Becky decided to go across the gash. And they had found some plans, and they also found some stairs leading up. Behind a locked metal door, they found somewhat of a workshop and overlook to a airship. The other team, however, had traveled downwards and had found a cage containing what was probably a beast of some sort that had broken out of the cage. There were drag marks, long claws, and as the team tried to go back from where they had come from, they were ambushed and chased along the corridor into the shipyard. And that is where we will begin. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
And you scooch him behind the ears, he squeaks, squeaks.
Oh, okay, that doesn't work.
Oh no! Give me a shoe. What are we rolling?
Initiative.
No! I was petting the cat.
Oh, wow. This is heavy compared to...
Oh, he's still here. Hi, kitty.
Yeah.
No.
Ugh. This is probably the highest initiative I've ever rolled on this character.
Really? I don't remember you doing too high on
I
some
actually
of them.
kind of like rolling a little lower so that I can...
See what other
I have a
people do.
more support character this time.
That's fair.
Oh,
I like to be in the middle because I like to
Oh.
see, are we attacking or are we running?
Yeah.
Because either was I'm just
Good.
going to always attack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to have done that good, but I did pretty good for my roll.
Oh, baby boy. Huh. I feel like we need like
Alien.
battle music in the background.
21.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get that figured out.
Din?
12.
Becky.
14.
Milos.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Marquies.
18.
18. Asher.
16.
16.
Can't roll the worst. There's like one. We
There's
all
two
rolled
people
pretty-
behind you.
That's-
You're
yeah.
kind of in the middle.
That's where I like to be. That's another story.
Sorry, just have to write. Becky, what's your initiative modifier?
It's only +1.
+1. Okay.
Oh. You. We leveled up and I read some stuff of things I did that my character knew now. I forgot there's some stuff that I can help you guys with. Should start doing that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't feel like we've done anything that's since we've leveled up to justify what I could do.
I'm curious to hear what they are.
It's nothing like I'd have to like figure out who would help the best. And I think I have to do it every day.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, those daily ritual things.
Yeah. You know, like communing with nature or making potions or...
Alright.
Fucking bitches.
Hell yeah.
So, Team 2, you come out of a tunnel after being chased by this creature that looks like it's stuck inside of a wall. It has a bony, large frontal face, large teeth, horns, one giant clawed hand, and a tail. And it is pulling this giant slab of black stone along as it moves. Ellie, you are first to emerge. On the northeast side of this docking platform, you have the tunnel behind you in which you came. You have a walkway straight south. As you guys come out of these tunnels, these walkways are made of metal, rusted, old. And in between these walkways is a giant wooden hull. What looks to be a ship from your vantage point, as you are kind of nestled a little bit underneath of it. You can't really see the top of the ship at all. But it looks like there is a boat that is just kind of hanging in the middle of the chasm here. The chasm is beneath you. So if you do fall, it may be a long way here. There are catwalks running south and north along this side of the chasm. So the chasm is in the middle, and you guys are on the eastern side as you come out of the tunnel. The catwalks run across the chasm. There is a tunnel to the west. There is also a tunnel to the southwest and southeast that you can see.
Is there a way to jump on the ship?
The ship is about roughly 30 feet up. You are underneath the hull.
Underneath the hull. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you're looking at the bottom of the boat.
Okay. And there's a tunnel going which way? East?
There is the one that you just came out of from the east, and then you are approaching those iron catwalks. And there is what looks to be a tunnel that may be to the southeast, southwest, and northwest. So just kind of as a reference there for you, crude hand-drawn reference. You guys came out of the northeast side here.
Well, I think we
Hope
just
you
went
guys can
forward,
see that.
right? And then north, more north, north.
Just away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Away.
Okay. Ellie's gonna run.
Okay, you're running straight across the catwalk?
Yeah.
All right.
But as she
doing
runs,
anything?
she's gonna turn around. This is a Hail Mary, guys. She's gonna turn around and she's gonna point at the creature and she's gonna go, I think you're a vole! And I'm gonna cast polymorph.
Oh my god.
You ready, Polymorph? What's the DC?
It's a 15 wisdom save.
You ready this spell, and you think of that vole that you had seen in the woods the other day, that you had tried to give Becky, and unfortunately that poor vole, unknowing to Ellie,
He's living his best life right now.
Sure. Had been picked up by a bird and dropped to its untimely demise.
Oh, it's fine.
You think real hard on that, and you focus on the wall. The wall is unaffected by polymorph spells.
Shit! Okay, that didn't work. It didn't work, guys. Let's just go. I just scoop up Poppy and start running.
Okay. So you're running straight across?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you get to the where the tip of the bow is there, right above you, the metal underneath you starts to creak.
One at a time.
And groan.
Heavy ones go last.
Whoa, I'm having some flashbacks.
All right.
Does anybody know how to fly? Keep you up fly.
Not the ones here.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Ellie?
No.
Okay. Next up is Milos.
Okay. Questions about this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Did it keep up pretty close to us? Like, does it seem like it's pretty fast? Or do you think,
Surprisingly,
does it seem like
yes. It is
Okay.
scraping along this stone corridor, and just like it looks like the corridor may have been like chiseled out at one point in time, but it looks like it's given away over time, perhaps to the shape of this creature. So,
do the other corridors look like they are big enough to fit this creature?
they certainly do.
Okay. Another question about Luma, my light elemental, that I totally summoned before just now.
Yeah.
So it has a fly speed. Is it strong enough to lift someone else? Because it's considered large, so it can carry smaller than large. I'm assuming, right?
I believe its strength is about a 14, right?
I can double check that. Yes.
It could certainly try.
I will try and go. I'll try and take the other catwalk that Ellie is not on.
You're going
just
south?
looking at it. Say again?
You're going south then?
Yeah, I'm gonna go south, so we're not on the same catwalk at the same
Where did
time.
I go?
Okay, you go west.
And does the integrity of this one look better or worse than the other one?
So as you step on it, it does start to groan, but not nearly as loud as the one that Ellie is on.
I will call out. I think this one's a little bit more stable. And for my bonus action, I will have Luma
Are you big
go
too?
up and try and smash this creature. Those both definitely miss. One's a 13 and one's way lower.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Luma makes contact as these little bursts of light hit the creature, but the creature is unfazed.
Okay. That's my bonus action. My action, I'm gonna just throw a chaos bolt at it. At first level, just so I'm doing something to it.
Okay.
That's well over 20. It's 23.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Okie dokie. 2d8. That's not very good damage. I'll make it cold damage. But that's only a total of 6 cold.
6. All right.
And I'll just move my full movement. I'll have Luma stay in its melee range to try and keep it away from my friends.
Okay. Anything else, Milos?
Nope, that's action, movement, and bonus action. I'm good.
All right. Next up is Marquies.
Okay. How far? Wait.
It's us.
Only
It's
you
not
two?
those two.
Okay. Well,
I believe.
okay, yeah. I don't have any. I don't know if I have anything that's really good against this thing.
Just try polymorph again. Do you have the polymorph?
Right? Yeah.
God.
Let's try that again.
I was trying to see if I
Level
had
4 spell
something
slot.
that would
Yeah.
work against, like, stone.
Acid. No, that's not right.
Do we know if it just didn't work? Like, because he
Or-
failed, would she know that the difference? If it can't be changed, or if she failed, would she know the difference?
Yeah.
I
Ellie would
think we
definitely
if we
know
failed.
that her spell definitely took hold, but there was no change that was brought about.
Okay.
So whether or not she shares that information with you is up to her.
I'm sure she yelled, turned around and yelled it didn't work and
That's
ran
fine.
away.
Oh,
So
I can
you
just try
got
that.
nothing.
Oh,
Yep, it didn't
yeah.
work. Okay, cool.
I might try that. That's just a
Yeah.
cantrip.
That's really good.
Or I was going to try this.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
magic just.
Y'all ran
Mhm.
away, right?
Yes, Ellie went to the west, and Milos went to the south.
Mhm.
He did leave his light elemental in melee range with the wall.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna run west.
Running west with Ellie.
Yeah.
She did call back and warn people that her bridge may not be super safe.
Just
reminding him.
think light thoughts.
I'll take caution walking across it.
But like
Okey-doke.
fast caution.
Do you want me to make any rolls or?
We'll
cross
get there
this?
when we get there.
Oh boy.
Hopefully we get there.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
Hopefully we do.
Can your bone wings fly? Probably not, huh? There's no skin on them. What if I made skin appear on them?
What happens if you polymorphed him into something that could carry us?
Oh, I used my only spell.
I think you had one more.
I only have one level 4
I can
spell
do that
slot.
once.
I told you it was kind of a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw. I've got a few of these. I'm going to throw a spider silk at this creature, which applies a slow effect.
Mhm. Good. And
For
would that lower its AC as well?
I don't know. It just says it applies slow for for 4 turns. I'm assuming I need to roll to hit. Oh,
17.
pretty close, actually. 18.
18?
Yep.
18 lit. So you all watch as Marquies uncorks this vial, and this liquid that he throws in the air suddenly springs into this giant spider-like net and encompasses most of the front of this creature.
Okay. Well, once I've made it to where Elspeth is, that'll be my turn.
All right.
Hi, buddy.
I need you and Elspeth to make me
Shit.
dex saving throws.
If I fall, will you catch me?
Isn't that a Cindy Lauper song?
I'm pretty unbalanced. These
If I fall,
stilettos.
Fall,
And
I
they
will
keep
catch
getting
you.
stuck in the grates.
Waiting.
Ooh.
Time after time.
14.
10.
10. You rush out onto this catwalk, and Ellie's like, no, no, no. And then suddenly one of the cables holding this catwalk up snaps from the wall. And you guys kind of go teetering towards the north side a little bit as that part of the catwalk becomes unsteady and tilts down into the chasm. Ellie, even though you have Poppy in your arms, you manage to catch the handrail. However, Marquies goes falling over.
Can I burn my reaction to grab him? I will throw Poppy. I can resummon her.
Oh my god.
Poppy can't die.
Wow.
Marquies can.
Well, he's already dead.
Man, Poppy is really.
I'll drop her at my feet or something.
Yeah,
Drop is a free action.
Poppy is not an item, damn it.
And she can hold on to me with her claws.
I will allow you to use your reaction to attempt to stop Marquies from falling by grabbing him, but he is off the side of the ramps.
Grab the beak.
Grab
the
the
beak.
Grab the beak.
What do I do? What do I roll?
I'm going to have you make a strength check.
Oh.
Whoa.
Should frenzy rage or whatever. Be strong.
Oh, 17.
17.
Oh,
You manage to
That's good.
Grab
catch
the beak.
Marquies by the beak.
Yeah.
You, however, are prone.
Because I had to lay flat to get him,
You had to lay flat to grab him by the beak. Marquies, you are dangling by...
Hope to God the straps holding this on your head are strong.
It's a full hit.
It's
It's like a
And don't
balaclava. It's just
slip
a full.
out the bottom of it
It's
then.
actually a full cat suit. It goes all the way down. It snaps in the crotch. And
so
it's
many
under a
belts.
rope, right?
It's so on for Final Fantasy. Anyway. Yes, you are prone. You do... you did save Marquies from falling to the bottom of this chasm.
Why did you follow me? I said it was unstable.
We're fine. Just like a man.
This is not fine.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
So,
No, you're not.
it is the wall's turn.
No. Follow the other people. There are people close to him.
Yeah.
The wall is going to use its Demon Rush ability, which does not use its movement to move. It is going to... let's see. We still have Asher and Luma that are in the cave with the wall. So, we will call... the yellow one, Luma, and the orange one, Asher, here. So it'll be 24 to Luma, but only a 16 to Asher.
Good thing that 24 was to Luma, because that would have hit.
Yeah, that definitely
Just-
hits Luma.
Just barely.
This one and this one.
We've only been playing for 20 minutes.
Oh!
Is it a free action to piss yourself? Why not?
This isn't good because this activates the Demon Rush ability.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Let's, because the Demon Rush's abilities, if it rolls all 3 6s on the damage die, which it just did,
No!
Also, I need a picture of 666.
I'm gonna send it to the group.
Maybe it was 999 and he just has...
Nope, there are lines underneath there, sorry.
Well, also, what did you roll? Oh, I don't know what you rolled.
Isn't that
I assumed that-
D4s?
I assumed it was D6s.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I rolled 6s on D4s.
But, like, I was, like, joking.
So, I need Luma to make me a con saving throw.
Okay.
I could just see this, like, light be snuffed out in front of me.
That's a 12.
That's a 12. That is a fail.
Okay.
Luma is dead.
Shit.
Oh, just straight up kills it?
Yes.
Wait.
So the wall goes rushing forward with its claw, and it goes and with this unholy aura pushes up against Asher. Luckily, Asher is able to get his shield in front of him, and this black aura just spreads all around you. The green light from your sword is kind of protecting you, giving off this aura. And unfortunately, that light elemental does not have the same type of protection from this ability. And that life just snuffs out.
Cool.
So is it dark in there?
Huh?
Is it?
It's dark in the hallway now!
No crap. Poppy's with me.
Yep. So,
Okay.
yeah, you have human vision, so...
Yep.
Asher, you are pushed 10 feet out, though,
Okay.
even though...
Into the light?
Into
a
the
cavern
light.
that's a little more bright.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
You are on the walkway, either... The walkway to your west has snapped, and you see as Ellie has grabbed Marquies and is, hanging on to him for dear life by the beak of his mask. And you see Milos has ran to the south there and kinda is holding on to the rails a little bit himself. And, I don't know, Milos sees this poor light elemental just get completely...
Does he, are you aware that it just, gets obliterated in, one? Does it hurt you? Does it feel?
I'm sure Milos has just a single tear, just he was so young. Just
that is its action. It is slowed, so it gets half movement. It doesn't seem to notice or care about Marquies and Ellie, and instead turns its attention to you, Asher.
Huh, yeah.
It will move right up against you. That is it for the moment. Ellie and Marquies. You hear the wall scrape along at a terrible speed and see the light that was in that hall suddenly snuffed out. And the wall makes this eerie dragging sound, but stops right in front of Asher. But then you hear more dragging sounds coming from behind you in the hallway that you were coming from.
In the hallway that we're going towards?
Mm-hmm. This sound is different, however. Instead of stone on stone, this sounds like metal on stone.
How far is it to the bottom?
It's over 100 feet.
I can't rage, so I won't necessarily survive this.
What's rage?
That's the thing I saw someone do once.
I get
extremely
angry. I get angry
Fell
sometimes when
great
there's a
distance,
mist.
Shit.
But it's we're in danger. Is it my turn?
Nope.
Oh,
but
okay.
you look over your shoulder, and you see one red eye flash. Something is coming from the shadows.
Guys, there's another monster.
One red eye.
Mm-hmm. So that's them. Asher, you are up.
Up against a wall.
You are!
Can you remind me, you can't cast a spell and a cantrip, correct?
You
What's-
can if, one
If
is
it's
a-
not the same type of action. So if one's a bonus action, one's an action.
Okay.
As long as one's a cantrip and one's an actual spell, yes.
But it has to be a bonus action.
Yep.
To do it as a bonus. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That changes my plan. It's just me down there next to it, though.
Yeah, you're the only one up against it, and you're the only one between it and Ellie and Marquies right now.
If I move, would I know it would take a reaction?
It would.
Cool.
It is very aggressive.
Cool. Then I could do. So I could use a spell slot and a bonus action. Oh, but it has to be a cantrip.
Has to be a cantrip. Yep. You can only use one spell slot a turn if you don't have abilities that allow you
Yeah, I don't
to
have abilities to do that.
expend more.
Because I just saw it like annihilate a thing in one.
One like rush of darkness and
Yeah.
claws. Oh, I apologize. I forgot. Orahati is with you guys as well. Let me, real quick. We're gonna retroactive his turn real quick in here. If
Okay.
you
I
guys
think our blessing is screwing us, guys.
don't mind.
Oh, don't forget we get a plus.
To saves.
Um,
Did you add yours? Were those deck saves?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
get a
know if
plus
they
one.
would've sa- I
We
don't
get
know
a
if they
plus
would've
one to
helped.
save rolls and
Plus one would
resistance
not have
to
helped
darkness
anything,
damage. So don't forget that.
Plus
guys.
one wouldn't have helped you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm,
No, I know, but
I'm
just in case people forgot.
uniquely aware that 11
Just-
would not do
just-
shit.
forgot.
So Araha would have taken his turn after Milos. So
Yeah, you can let him go.
he is going to look at you, Asher, before he bolts following Milos. He's gonna give you a good old pat on the shoulder and says, "I believe in you. Run." And this red light sears down from his crystal, and he casts haste on you.
Oh, you know I love a good haste.
And then he gets the fuck out of there.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I de-aged
Mm-hmm.
by 2 years when we were in that
Oh, yeah.
one place.
Okay. So now it's my turn again?
Yep.
Okay.
So you have haste.
Okay. Clarify. This is very confusing for my
Okay.
brain. I could cast a cantrip and then can I cast a bonus action spell if that's a spell slot?
Yes.
Okay.
If
They just can't both
if the
be-
cantrip is an action.
Cantrip is an action.
Yep. And then spell
the
slot
spell
for a
slot
bonus
is
action.
bonus.
Yep.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I think this will work. I'm going to cast Misty Step to get away from him.
Okay.
And then
Which direction are you
I
going?
will head towards Milos.
Okay. Milos and Araha.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that seems to be where the big boys are going.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he lands, he would scream, "What are you?" And he is going to cast True Strike,
Okay.
which is a cantrip, and it grants a brief insight into the target's defenses, and then I'll get advantage on the next attack turn, in theory. But I just want to know more about it.
Sure. Do. What kind of information do you gain?
Maybe nothing, but
I'm gonna check a little bit of information because that's really vague for a spell. Holy cow. Oh, it just allows... Okay, sorry. The wording's weird. It allows you advantage on your next. You actually don't gain any information about its stats. You grant yourself advantage on your first attack roll against the target.
Oh, I thought it was like you grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses.
Yeah, that's what gives you the
And
advantage.
then I want to do that then.
Okay.
I guess I thought it was like, it's weak against this, and then you get advantage.
Yeah.
That's how I was reading it, I guess.
No.
Okay.
It's very confusing word-wise. So,
Advantage is nice, though.
it gives you advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided the spell hasn't ended, of course.
Yes. But I don't know if I would do that. I would still bonus like Misty Step to get away.
Sure.
He would probably just cast Sacred Flame then.
Sacred Flame?
Sure, yeah.
Is that, say, a wisdom saving throw, right?
It's a dex save, I think.
Dex save, that's right. That is a 13.
I think 12 is the number. So it saves. Yeah, so it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Cool. And then he will just run.
Yeah, you still have your movement, so...
And then I'm hasted, so in theory, my movement would be 60, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So he will just run up to the catwalk that Milos and his boyfriend are at.
Yeah, so, you can make it even behind them, and there is... So, you're the furthest back now, beyond them, and you see that the tunnel to the east, further on, about 30 feet or so, has been collapsed.
The one, like, south of where we just were?
Yeah, so you guys came in here,
So that's
and...
not an option. Okay.
Yeah.
And the catwalks are going where?
So the catwalks go south, and then they cross each other. Like, at the end of the boat, they come across.
But they're going to the boat?
The one at the back is, yes.
Okay, so we're headed to the boat. I couldn't
If that's what you want to do, absolutely.
I didn't know if they just went across.
We're
the
not
chasm.
heading to the boat. We're sinking.
Yeah, at the front of the prow, it does not. At the back, it does.
Okay, and that's the one we're on.
Mm-hmm.
We're headed, or at least
That's the one, that's where you're headed, currently.
We
Yes.
should be going that way. They picked the right path. Why did you follow me?
All right.
You seem like you need
Becky,
more help.
you are in the control
Wow.
room seeing this go on. What are you doing?
I yell behind me. Shit. Din, the idiots got in trouble again. They're being chased by a monster. Okay, so a few questions. So I'm looking out of this porthole.
Mm-hmm.
Does this porthole open at all?
So this isn't just like a round porthole. This is a window out into the factory. So it is just like a thicker sheet of glass keeping you from them.
Okay.
Like a real tall sheet of glass.
All right. So I think that answers my question. So it doesn't open.
No.
Okay.
Not in the normal sense.
Okay. Okay, then how far down is everyone?
To the top of the boat that you're seeing here is probably about 50 feet. They're 30 feet below that on the catwalk.
Okay, so approximately 80 feet from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're towards
Alright.
the back of the boat, by the way. So you're actually closer to Asher's location to your right than you are to, like, where Ellie and Marquies are hanging.
Okay. Okay, so when Din was pulling levers and pushing buttons, I noticed that the arm swung a certain way when she pulled a lever.
Correct.
Would that arm be able to, like, swing towards this creature.
Just the claw machine.
Make me. Let's call it an intelligence check.
Yeah. This one just saves. Just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
12.
12. This arm is meant to move things about the boat itself, on the deck of the boat. It would not be able to reach the catwalks, as the catwalks look like they were probably made for maintenance down below.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
I was going to say, but if they manage to lure something to the top of the boat, yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so last thing I'm frantically looking for is, do I see any exit other than the one we came out of that would go towards, like, these catwalks? Or I might assume go towards the catwalks in this room.
Not directly in this room. There's only one entrance, one exit, and that is the way you and Din came.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah. Here's a good question. Does magic go through glass?
Depends on the magic.
Like Scorching Ray?
You would be smart enough, I believe, to know that Scorching Ray would probably heat the glass, make it more malleable, but it'd take a couple of seconds to heat.
Okay.
Something to break said glass would probably be something like thunder damage or, something concussive.
Or a chair.
Okay.
Or did.
Well, you said it's thick glass, right?
It's decently thick. It's not like window panes of the time, so it's not a thin sheet of glass. It's maybe about a quarter inch.
All right. Fuck it. I back up a few feet, and I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt on the window to try and shatter it.
All right. As it is in an animate object, you do not need to roll to attack, but I will take some damage dice.
All right. I'll just do this at first level.
Hold on. We have to remember, Chaos Bolt is your fun spell.
It is.
Just as soon as you start to channel that bit of magic, you hear a tiny little whisper in your ear that just says, "Do it! Have some fun!"
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it is going to do 18 points of thunder damage.
Thunder damage, yes. This Chaos Bolt emanates from your hands, and unlike that dark energy from before, where you had drawn from Diabolos, you draw upon your new lord, Kepka. And instead of that dark energy coming out your hands, it is a mesh of colors, purple, pink, blues, that come out your hands and twist and turn before it actually hits its target, in spirals and zigzags. But when it does hit, instead of this rapturous thunder, it makes this, like, almost comical booms kind of sound. And the glass shatters outwards.
Does it sound like someone laughing?
What's that?
In my head, it would be him laughing.
You might hear a little giggle up
Right,
top.
like that. As the glass tinkles. It just sounds like someone
Okay.
laughing.
So if I could,
You know what?
Go
For
ahead.
flavor, as the glass falls to the ground, you see little reverse images of Kefka, like, running along in the reflection of the glass shards.
Yep. Okay. So I think to finish up my turn, then I'm going to run to the hole I just made in the wall,
All right.
and I am going to spend 2 of my Enochian points to, as a bonus action cast. Oh, let's cast just a ray of frost on that wall monster.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
That's only a 9.
Only 9. Unfortunately, that ray of frost goes. You're quite a distance away, and pulling magic from your new patron isn't quite as easy or as stable as it had been with Diabolos. So, perhaps next time. When it misses, though, it hits a wall and it just kind of shatters into a bunch of different colored snowflakes before they disappear. Alright. Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
Okay. Then it is Din's turn, as you see the glass shatter before Becky, and she takes a dive out.
Well, I'll leave too.
You gonna leave too?
Yeah.
Alright.
Man, I don't know this machine stuff.
Fair enough.
Alright. I'm gonna start flying towards where Ellie and Marquies are.
Alright. Are you landing or are you just flying toward them?
Can I get close enough to them?
If you double moved, you could get right up next to Ellie, maybe about within 10 feet.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Alright. So that's your movement and your action. You still have your bonus action if you like for anything. If you have a bonus action.
No.
Okay. Alright. Then Din goes diving out the window. Next up, all of you hear this really weird klaxon sound start to emanate from somewhere on the boat. You hear ear, ear, and then you hear this kind of pressurized puff of air, and you see these 2 metal, like, what look like the bullets that Marquies uses for his gun, only a little bit bigger. They shoot out from the top of the boat, and they both, like, kind of explode in this puff of gas and open up, and these little blades come out and start twirling at high speeds, and there is these flashing red lights on each one of them, and you see as they let loose this light and they start scanning from the back of the boat to the front. They're not going to do anything. Seemingly, they're just going to continue this scan. Ellie.
Well, Din, can you? I think maybe the boat. Can we get on the boat?
I can take one of you.
Take Marquies.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna pull Marquies up by his beak,
Go ahead and make me a strength check.
back up onto the grate. Hopefully, be strong, Ellie. 15.
15? Yeah, you managed to at least get Marquies' hands up onto the edge of the walkway. You're still prone, so it'd be half movement to stand.
Hey, you're not dead. Congratulations.
Thanks for finally acknowledging it.
Oh. You're welcome. How far am I from the boat?
You're 30 feet from the top of the boat. And you cannot see the top of the boat, as you are underneath it.
Can I thorn whip the railing of the boat? And use my thorn whip as a shimmy? It's got a 30-foot range.
Sure, for flavor, but you're going to have to aim at this distance to the railing.
Yeah,
So go ahead and roll your attack roll.
okay. Uh, 14?
14. Roll me your damage die.
$10.
Okay. Yeah, your thorn whip lashes onto the railing on the boat. It's not pulling you anywhere, but now you're tethered to it.
I start climbing it.
Okay. You don't have much movement since you're pulling yourself up basically from prone.
Yeah, I'll just move halfway up.
Okay. You get about 10 feet, we'll call it, from prone.
Okay. This is fine! This is... I look down. This is fine! Poppy's riding me like a backpack.
Sure. Anything else?
This is fine. Wait, actually,
Did your action, your movement?
I'll miss Frenzy, so I get an extra 5 feet of movement.
All right. Those of you that can see Ellie see her ears stand straight on end.
Her hair, too, probably.
And all of the hair kind of curl up in like a cat-like fashion, and you see the claws on the end of her hand begin to elongate, and her lips kind of peel back to show some sharp fangs. You've seen this before. Seems like she still has her mind, though.
This is fine. It's fine.
Milos, you are up.
Okay. How far, if I were to use, in theory, all my movement, would it be to get to the catwalk that gets onto the boat?
So you're about 40 feet from where Asher is standing, and then you have to go across another 20 feet to the walkway that goes up into the boat at the back.
Okay. Could I instead Misty Step to the railing and like hang on to the railing? I do have a climb speed, so that might help me.
You do. You certainly can try. I would require an athletics to get them claws into the boat.
I'll try it. Sure, why not?
All right.
So I'll try and Misty Step up to the boat railing. Ooh, that's not great. You said athletics check?
Yep.
That's a 9. Oh, wait. No, just that's a 9.
It's a 9.
9.
So You misty step and you reach out with your clawed hands and you find purchase on the railing. But this boat might be a little bit older than you had anticipated, and the railing cracks under your claws. You begin to fall. Why don't you make me a dex saving throw?
I get +1 to this, right?
Or sorry, a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw.
Strength save
Yep.
with +1, right?
Yep. From the blessing.
That's 11.
11. You dig your claws into the hull of this boat, and it seems like you've caught yourself, but you begin to slide down the hull, and your claws tear at the side of this boat, and it hurts. You've got your claws into this wood, and you're sliding on your full weight, but you manage to stop yourself about 15 feet down.
Okay.
So you are hanging onto the hull of the boat.
Okay, so my climb speed is 20 feet. Can I try and climb the rest of the way up?
Absolutely, yeah. You'd manage to get to the top of the railing and onto the boat.
Oh, thank the gods. Oh, fuck.
That is most of your actions, I will call it.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All right. Oraha is like, He seemed a little bit worried at the moment and looked like he had been readying a spell, Asher, but he kind of sighs of relief and... Oh, boy. He unfortunately does not have Misty Step.
And I can't take it
Claws. Does he have climb speed?
He does have a climb speed, but he would have to jump out at the hull of the boat. And that doesn't appeal to him very well.
Anybody got a rope?
I don't know if he wants to burn this many spells all of a sudden. He's just gonna book it back behind you, Asher, and double move and get onto... with his movement, he'd be able to get to the back catwalk.
Oh, there is a catwalk to get up there, too, huh?
There is, yep. Alright, that is his turn. Marquies, you are dangling off the end of this catwalk.
I scooped you back up as much as I could.
She secured your hands. You do have a hold onto the footing of this railing.
Okay. I'll pull myself back up. Then.
Okay, that'll be half your movement. We'll call it.
Okay.
And to stand up, we'll do it all in one.
Din's got you. Probably.
Yeah, I think I am. Well, okay. Whatever was, like, that we saw, the red eye, has not made any more progress yet.
It is definitely moving in your general direction.
Okay. Well, I've got a couple more of these. So, just gonna... I don't know what it is, so... I'm going to not attack it yet. I'm going to move away back towards so that I can go towards the boat from my position. I can't get very far.
You'd either have to go towards the wall and south or towards this red-eyed creature and then south in that direction.
I'm not going that way.
It's up to you on whichever way you want to go.
I'm not going closer
Just
to...
put your arms up in the air and wait for...
Put your arms in the air
and
like
wait,
you just
and
don't
wait
care.
for Din to just grab you.
It's a trust fall. Just go. See what happens.
You can jump towards me. I'll try to catch you.
No, I will not go towards the potential danger.
There's 2 potential dangers. Which one are you not going
The
towards?
one that I don't.
That you can't see yet?
Yeah.
The enemy
Okay.
doesn't know.
I can see.
You can see
other
the wall.
one.
Sure, I get that.
I can try and potentially avoid that seeing where it is.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Well, the wall is still slowed. I'm going to prepare. I will ready an action with another spider, so to throw at the red-eye creature or whatever it is, if when I can see it, if I notice it is a threat, then I will throw it at it.
Gotcha.
And then that'll be my turn.
So you're moving the rest of your action towards the wall then, or are you just staying in the middle of this platform?
Is it past the intersection, or how close is it?
So you're in the middle here, and then there's the 2 southward going catwalks on either your left or your right. Towards your right, the wall is at the intersection.
Oh, it's at the...
Yes. This creature on the west, or on your left-hand side, however, has not emerged from the tunnel yet. So you could still skirt around and go south. But you, as you said before, you do not know its
I
speed.
guess if it's... Okay, yeah, if the wall's at the intersection already, then I guess I'll try and make my way towards the unknown.
Okay.
Try and see if I can maybe round the corner before it gets there.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to get around the corner just barely and start heading south.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay. Next up is the wall. As it is at the intersection, it is going to... Yeah, it's going to continue to chase Asher because Asher lived through its attack, and it does not like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going to move its movement, even though it is slowed. But then it is going to use its Demon Rush ability. There it is. 19 plus 5 is 24.
That'll hit.
All right. 6. There's a 6. And there's a 6. Well, it's not all 6s.
It's good.
4, 8, 10 plus. So it's 14 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
+1.
+8.
Well,
So that'd be 18.
18. So you feel this creature try to push you off the side of this railing. As it comes slamming into you, it does so at kind of an angle for a second. It tries to, push you off the side, but you manage to catch the railing and secure your footing and keep it at bay. That is its turn. So the creature does emerge from the shadows on your side, Marquies. And you now see it is made completely of metal. It is missing its right, or should be its right arm, but it has this elongated appendage on the left hand side that looks like a long, long arm. And it has this one eye that kind of can move up and down and slightly side to side. I sent a picture to the chat if you would like to see the creature here.
That's a machina right there. still scary. Less scary than the giant wall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It could just be like a dock worker.
I don't know. He might
Robot.
just work here. It's true. He could just be work. You just work here. He's on lunch break.
It kind of takes everything in, and it starts making these modem-like noises where it's basically sounding like dial-up on a skip. It's kind of making this and it kind of like twists its upper body. It twists at the hip. It doesn't like turn its whole body. It just twists at the hip to look at you, and then looks up at Din, and then looks up at Ellie.
Hi.
And it whips its long
No.
arm out at Ellie
No.
and attempts to
No.
grab her.
No, monster, no.
16 hit you?
Yes.
You are now grappled by this creature,
Shit.
and it begins to, like,
No.
fold the arm in on
No,
itself.
I'm still holding my whip. No.
And
Help!
you can hold on to your whip all you like, but there is a difference until you finally have to let go. You are grappled.
Help!
You
Wait,
do
where
not
am I?
take any
Where
damage,
am
but
I?
it pulls you into it.
Where am I now?
And then
it's holding
it-
me.
Yep, it looks around a little bit like this, and then it starts to walk forward.
Where are you going? Where are we going?
And it's making these sounds.
Help!
Your trigger, question mark? You were holding your action.
Where did it start walking?
South, towards you.
You know what? I guess I don't know. Do I reasonably perceive that as a threat?
No, it's fine. We're just going on a weekend.
They're going to elope.
He's taking me to wine country.
I wish I could talk. I guess.
It's cool. He didn't
I
hurt me.
grabbed her.
That's what
He's
you
just
need for your-
holding me. Oh, it's
for your
bread.
for your burrito blanket. You need a
I love bread. Yes.
You need a pillow.
I almost don't want to because it has her currently, though.
It does.
It's
You
fine.
do.
I can get myself out of this.
You do run the risk of hitting Ellie, as it does have her pretty close.
That's why I am. The only I'm not going to because it has her grappled. I don't want to affect both of them.
Fair enough.
Do you remember
'Cause
that
that will
time that
slow
I
you
saved
if
your
you-
life?
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing this because if you're slowed, you can't get out.
That's its turn. Asher, you're up.
See if I
Right up
save your
against
life
that wall
Against it
again.
again.
I'm letting you
Cool.
fall next time.
So, it's trying to push me off the gap. Can I step around?
He is taking up the entire, so you can't step like beyond him.
Yeah, but can I like skirt around so I'm like still in like melee with him, but not like against?
Yeah,
him?
because you're right at that intersection of either being able to like go into that closed off tunnel, or
Southeast.
to like continue walking onto the catwalk that goes to the back of the boat.
Because I'd like to like step away from the chasm, but like be able to get to the catwalk when I'm ready. Like,
I mean, he tried to push you off the whole catwalk
yeah,
itself.
like or like off like the wall, right?
Yep, the wall tried to push you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like
I'm trying to. In my head, there's like you come out of the tunnels and there's like a walkway, and then there's catwalks off of that, right?
Yeah, so I mean, basically, once you step onto the catwalks, it's all open.
Okay. In
Once
my
you
head,
step
so I
out
guess
of
in
that
my
tunnel.
head there was like a pathway, and then there's catwalks going over the gap.
These
that's
ones
what-
are at the back and at the
Okay.
front of the boat. There are ones going
Okay,
over
I
the
think
chasm, but right now
pushing
you
it
are
wrong.
hanging above the chasm.
Okay.
On
But
those
I'm on a
catwalks.
catwalk,
Mhm.
and he's pushing me. Okay.
Yeah, he tried to push you like off the side.
Oh, okay. Well, I will just take some swings at him, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, at
Are
this
you
point,
pasted?
I'm
Yes.
pasted.
Yeah.
So I get a few attacks, right? I
Mhm.
don't remember how many I get. I get
Three.
2.
And then
Technically,
You
I
have
think
your
I get
2.
4, right? Because it's another action, and in action you get 2 attacks. So you
Yes.
should have 4 attacks total, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one is not gonna hit. That's like a 23 or 24.
That'll hit.
Okay, but it's a 15, so okay, that's 1 hit. That is like a 13. I'm sure that doesn't hit.
13 does not hit.
And that's a 21.
That'll hit.
so
So we
that's
got
2
2
hits.
attacks.
And then I will pump a Searing Smite in just to see what happens.
Okie dokie.
I don't remember how to do that. So that's an extra D6. Okay, so that's 9 just normal damage, and then there's a 2 of whatever the Searing Smite is.
I believe it's fire.
Yeah, let me double check on that. Yeah, it's fire damage.
Okay. That's first attack.
Yeah, that was just 1 attack, and then the other one is 9.
9 damage?
9 total,
Okay.
because there's not another Searing Smite.
Gotcha.
So not very great, but
Yeah, you managed to make some scratches on the wall itself.
did it seem to take the fire damage? Like it took... Like
It took
no,
damage.
It didn't. Okay. Oh. Can I retroactive that and say that I do... Because I can cast a bonus spell. Oh, I can't cast a spell because I use a smite, right?
Yep, because it uses.
Okay, yeah. Then we're good. That's all I can do. Yeah, and then to be honest, he'll try to like just run. He'll probably take an attack of opportunity, but can he just run?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have 60 feet of movement.
All right, so we'll attempt to. That is 18 plus 6 is 24.
Just above.
All right, and that is his giant claw attack.
I thought I'd be like perfect because I'm like, oh, we got a high AC, we're good.
So that's 17 slashing damage.
Okay. But that doesn't. He doesn't have anything that would stop me.
No,
It's not-
you
it's
just
not- no.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
It's
You
worth-
just take
it's
the damage and you
worth
start
damage.
kicking.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away.
Yeah, we'll say that with your movement, since you've used your action, you'd be able to get up like right next to Rahati as he's about to like go up the catwalk onto
Onto so
the
it's
boat,
just-
the ramp that's going up onto the boat.
So how far away from the actual like deck would I be?
I mean, with the incline, about 15 feet.
Okay,
So,
cool. That's I think all he can do.
all right. Becky, you are up.
Okay, DM. Looking at the wall,
Mm-hmm.
do I know enough from what I've observed if the creature is just encased in stone or it is actually made of stone?
Make me. Let's call it a nature check. No, let's do Arcana. Arcana would probably be best for this.
Okay, that's a 16.
16. This creature is definitely animated by some kind of magic. And it seems very hybrid with the wall itself. Something like whatever was used to make it was also used on the wall itself. So this creature is very, very obviously an animated creature of some sort. You can't... With this kind of check, you're not really sure if it's undead or not, because it does have a skull-like visage, red eyes in the sockets of its skull, long bony claws, and it looks like the body itself, ribs, back spines, clawed talons for toes, are all worked into the wall. But is the wall hiding something else? Is that just a visage? You're not sure.
To reiterate, I'm wondering if this is like living rock.
It's definitely possible. You've heard of animation techniques in the book that you had read where it very well possibly could be, but you have not seen this creature before.
Okay. Well, I think Becky wants to try something crazy, weird, and chaotic.
Okie dokie.
Seems like
And she wants to cast Erupting Earth on the monster, specifically his stone parts. It says that I choose a point I can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupt in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in the area must make a dex save. Otherwise, they take 3d12 bludgeoning damage, or half as much if they succeed on the save. And then the area becomes difficult terrain until cleared away. So essentially, I want to dismantle this monster and beat him up with his body parts.
Okay. So as part of the spell, it says choose a point you can see on the ground. This creature is not technically the ground. I will let you know that. But there is wall next to it that I would consider ground for you. So you could definitely have the erupting earth come from the side to hit it.
Okay, why not? Yeah, I'll cast Erupting Earth. He has to make a DC 14 dex save.
Okay. It's a natural 17 minus 1, so 16.
Okay. And you know what? Because we're playing for keeps, I'll go ahead and dump an Enochian point into it as well. Increase its damage dice. That's what? Okay, D12s. 4 D12. He takes 37 halved. So 18.
18? Yeah.
Yep. A bludgeoning
So that's
damage.
the most damage he's
Gotcha.
taken.
Oh, I think you did more than that.
I did like 12.
You did 17 in one hit.
Otherwise, okay, so I see a bunch of my party members going up onto the ship now, right?
Hold on a second, Becky. I've got something for you, as it's going to use its reaction.
Oh no.
It's gonna throw some earth at you.
It pierces through the darkness in this room with its gaze
Wait.
up towards you, Becky.
You said reaction?
Reaction.
Because then I take a attack of opportunity against
You're
it.
right. It
Yeah.
did. So no reaction.
I knew I
Never
ran
mind.
for a reason besides just fear.
All right. Yeah. No. Never mind. Anything else for Becky?
Okay, so just to kind of get a lay of the land, a bunch of my party is heading towards the ship now, right?
Towards the back, where there is a ramp.
Okay.
To board said ship. Asher and Arahatia are at the back, at the beginning of the back ramp, and then
Ellie's having a fun time with her new friend.
yes, Ellie is currently grappled by a machine, machina-looking man or construct of some sort that is walking south down the catwalk. Din is currently flying right above Marquies, and Marquies is looking like he's going to try to make his way south along the ramp as well. Or south,
Okay.
along the catwalk, rather.
All right. I used a big spell just now, so I don't have much else I can do, but I think I will fly over above this metal man, but closer to him and Ellie to see if I can't get her undone here on my next turn. So
Sounds good. After Becky is Din.
Wait, is that wall dead?
What's that?
The wall?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Wait. Not even close?
There are some scratches and cracks.
I'll pick you up.
Okay.
Do not struggle.
Do not struggle.
I guess I will not resist.
Yeah.
You are being rescued.
Stiff
Do
as a
not
board,
resist.
Light as a feather.
Where do you want to go? Top of the ship?
I think that's probably the best place.
I came from this other room. That was weird.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should just go to the ship for now.
Okay.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up and go to the ship.
All right, so that's your action to pick up a full-bodied person, and so you're moving about half speed right now. What's your fly speed?
I think it's still 30.
30. So
Or it's 5.
What's your fly speed, Becky?
well, I thought it was
Oh, it's
40
40.
and like
40.
written.
so you have 20 feet, so you don't quite make it to the top of the boat itself.
Throw
So
the rest of them.
I would, but I picked
if
it
you
up.
want to chuck him, I will allow
Is
it.
it your action to pick him up?
I will allow you to chuck him like a football the other 10 feet.
Do you have the strength to do that?
Yes, Din is very strong.
I want to check him. Oh god.
Make
Pray.
me an athletics check.
Pray.
You want me to do a check too?
Uh,
To land?
we'll see.
21.
21, yeah. So,
We just go over the boat. Onto the other leg.
so Din picks Marquise up by like underneath his armpits and then flies up about 20 feet, and with the motion from that flight, yeets him up to the top of the boat. Yes, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, maybe you'll do a cool roll and land on your feet.
Yeah.
Dexterity save.
Yes.
That's 14.
14? Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
15.
you don't do like a Superman landing or anything like that, but you don't go prone.
Okay.
You kind of land and you do that squat landing like, ow, my knees.
I imagine you like land and you roll, and then as you're rolling, you just like pop up, and then you're like dust yourself off.
Ah. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess.
You look across to the to your left now that you're at the bow of the boat there, and you see that Milos has like climbed up to the top here and is like heavy breathing.
Are you good?
Yeah, just had a moment. I almost fell. We're good. Yeah, just where's everybody else?
Well, Din threw me up here. Becky is over there above a robot thing.
Well, can I see the robot from my
No.
location?
Nope.
Okay.
You're not on that
So
side
that's
of the boat yet.
Completely new information. Okay.
Yep.
Robot. There's a machina?
Yes, there's a machina. It showed up. Asher ran away from the wall.
Gertrude fought
I
it.
saw that piece.
it too.
That was on my side.
And,
Rahati.
well, Elspeth is getting rescued by the machina.
That's not. I
That's big news.
can hear you. My ears are taller than you.
She doesn't think
And you're
she's
pissed
being
off right
And
now.
I'm mad.
She doesn't think she is. But it makes a lot of sense given what happened.
So, that is your action and your movement, Din. So you're just kind of floating above, kind of same area as Becky is kind of watching as Ellie is being
Free stuff.
restuffed. Yeah. After you, the two little helicopter things begin flashing yellow.
Oh, piss play.
And then
Yeah.
I need Marquies and Milos to make me dexterity saving throws.
+1. +1 on top of whatever your other pluses are. Don't forget.
19.
These ones suck. That's a 9.
+1?
9.
Yeah, that's my...
Milos, you managed to dodge out of the way of this net that suddenly shoots forward from this flying thing, and just barely managed to dodge it wrapping around you. And as it does, you see this couple little arcs of energy arc across the netting of this. This isn't rope netting. It looks like it's braided together with some kind of metal. And Marquies, you are now grappled in this net. And the net gives you a little shockaroo.
It's a good thing you're not made out of metal. Or wearing metal.
Uh,
Leather's not conductive.
you take 3 points of lightning damage. And are currently grappled.
I just got tased.
You did!
Don't tase me, bro!
Don't tease me, bro.
Turned out not a trap. You were pushing random buttons.
Ellie. You are currently being carried by this
Knock on
creature.
top of the metal man's head.
And its eye just kind of, like, it's still moving forward, but its, like, red
Can
eye
you-
just kind of...
Could you put me down?
Is that her back or is it the...
Could you put me down, please? I don't speak Machina. I don't know if anyone does here. But I'm not a threat. Do you know Sid?
Its eye kind of looks up at you.
I know Sid. I read about him in a book and I saw his picture on his bar. And we came down here. And I'm guessing this must be Sid's house.
You see as these... the face is some kind of screen, like, straight up and down the middle of its face. Like, from its chin all the way to the top of its head, if it were humanoid. And you suddenly see, in common, the letters C, I, D.
Oh, you speak in letters. Okay.
Check ID.
Yeah. Okay, so you do know
See
Sig.
your ID,
Okay.
yeah.
We aren't here to harm any of his things. We're friendly. Friend. I'm Ellie.
You see your name in common. Like,
That's me. Yep. So can you put me down then?
and it goes, and it keeps walking forward.
Oh, please don't. There's a monster that way. Can we go the other way at least?
It just keeps walking forward.
Okay.
You see a little smiley face. Like,
Where are we going?
it just keeps walking forward.
Okay. Bye. I just wave to Ellie and Becky.
Did you mean to Din and Becky?
To Din and Becky, I'm Ellie.
You're Ellie.
Oh god, there's another one.
I can't do anything.
Now time to
All of my things are like damagey things. I don't want to damagey him. He seems nice.
Just going along for the ride?
Yeah.
Okay. Milos, you are up.
Okay. How far from where I teleported is the end of the ship where all the action is now?
Towards the back of the ship. You are kind of on the prow of the ship right now, so you're at the front. You'd have to go down onto the deck itself, and then like back towards the top of the boat words. Starburst.
Stern?
Starboard and stern and bow and
I think it's
all those.
Is stern the
back.
Yes, you'd have to go to the back of the boat.
How
Stern is the
far?
back.
Like if I were to just run,
And fore and aft
would it
is
be?
the left and rights, Josh. Boat terms.
Mm-hmm.
Like the boat boss in Final Fantasy.
Well, starboard and port are left and right.
I know.
Yep.
I'm just telling
Aft
you.
and stern, yeah. Stern is back.
I'm
So
just-
you're heading towards the stern of the boat.
I was telling
Okay,
you.
how much movement would I need to use to get all the way to the back? In theory.
In theory, to get to the back is going to be about 60 feet.
Okay. How close to the ramp is the wall monster?
Let's just call him
Yeah, I
Wally.
see
That's
that.
his name. Clearly.
Wally.
Wally?
Yeah.
He is at the intersection of the west and south running catwalks. So he is you're on the higher portion of the boat when you go to the back there. He is roughly about 40 feet down into the southeast from this position.
Okay. I'm gonna use. Let me double check something. I'm gonna use enough movement so I can see the end, like where the ramp meets the boat.
I mean, you wouldn't
Assuming
even have to
that's-
go all the way to the back of the boat here to see over the side, over the railing, to see the wall.
Okay. I just want to be able to get visual on the wall within 30 feet of it in any direction because I want to try and summon Dusty next to the wall.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I mean, you could easily summon him behind the wall if you'd like. Or are you summoning him in front of the wall?
I'm going to try and put him between Asher and the wall,
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah.
So I will summon him. That's my bonus action. And I can't command him with my action. Because it's a bonus action to command him. So I summoned him. And fuck. Have I seen Araha do any melee, or has he just been doing spells?
He's been mainly doing spells, sticking to spells. He's... you guys have never really seen a red mage before, so whenever he casts a spell, he turns the blade of his rapier towards the ground and places the crystal on the hilt, on the bottom pommel area, and kind of uses it almost like a rod to focus a spell.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that then. I will do. I'll cast Maximum's Earthen's Grasp, and I'll create it's a medium-sized hand that comes up out of the ground next to the wall. It's a medium size versus a large size, so I'm not sure if you will let me grapple it, but that's what I'm going to attempt to do.
Let's see. It is a medium versus a large, so let's see. What was the spell?
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Grapple rules, fun. Let me find my rules for grappling.
The only thing I could find about different sizes was you ride the grappled creature if it's larger than you, but obviously that's not how this works.
Mm-hmm. So... per Mr. Perkins, a creature can only grapple a creature and restrain it if it is of the same size or smaller.
Okay.
So them's the rules for grapple.
Okay, so it doesn't say I can even attempt to attack it. I have to grapple it. So if I knew I wouldn't be able to do that, I couldn't use that spell.
You know what? Honestly, I'm still cool with it being used as a fist. Let's change up the spell a little bit.
Just to do some damage?
Yeah. We'll say... yeah, normally it's a 2d6 bludgeoning damage. And, of course, their strength saves. Let's go ahead, and your casting modifier is Wisdom, I believe?
Charisma.
Let's go ahead and use your Charisma basically as an attack roll, like a spell attack roll, your normal spell attack roll. If it does, we'll call it a d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Would it be considered flanking? With Dusty?
Okay, you're summoning the hand behind him then.
Yep.
I will give you flanking on that.
Okie dokie. That's 25 to hit.
It'll hit.
Okay, so that's a whole 2 bludgeoning.
2 bludgeoning, we'll take it.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. So it is Araha's turn. He's going to get to use his movement to make it to the top of the boat, and he sees you, and he is going to cast another spell. Yeah. Actually, you're fine. He's actually going to look down and cast one more spell at Asher. And he is going to cast Crimson Ward.
Oh.
Until the end of your next turn, Asher, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Oh, sorry, until the beginning of his next turn.
I was saying, because my turn is pretty sure it's next.
Yep. Well, it's close.
Or yeah, like within there, yeah.
Yeah. So until the beginning of his next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Also, point of order. What's the area for Dusty's 10 hit points?
10 hit points should be listed on there as your aura for your fields on your normal totems.
Because anyone in that aura would get... It's up to 60 feet, I think. No. It's 30 feet, but I think it's double because of my level. Let me double check. Oh, it goes up to 10 feet, so it'd be...
It's 40 feet.
40 feet. 40 feet radius around Dusty would get 10 hit points. 13 exactly.
So that'd be you and Asher.
And Araha?
No, he's further back at the back of the boat, so unfortunately he is not in range. It's kind of kitty corner to the aura. But you and Asher should receive those 10 hit points.
How many is it?
13.
13.
They're just pumping you up right now.
Yeah, I'm the cutie.
Go
and they're
get it,
just
Asher.
like, I feel like I've been tag teamed.
Marquies, you are up.
Okay.
You're under.
You can attempt to make a strength saving throw to escape the net, if you'd like.
Yeah, why not? I feel like staying under this is probably detrimental for my health. Strength save. Nope.
No?
Oh.
Okie dokie. Then it is the wall's turn. Dusty is in front of it. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and use its Demon Rush ability on Dusty. Uh, 18.
18 hits.
Okay. I only got 1/6 this time. So that's 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And Dusty is pushed 10 feet back. Since it's out of the way now, it's not really interested in Dusty. It is definitely interested in Asher. So it is going to move its movement closer to Asher. Not quite able to make it because it's slowed.
Shoot its shot.
It's going to shoot its shot. Shit all over the place. Anyway.
No, thank you.
So, the creature that's carrying Ellie continues to walk up the ramp. Those of you on the top of the boat can now hear these metal on metal.
Where is he taking me, to the boat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
These metal on metal footsteps as it carries you towards the back of the boat and is kind of aiming for the ramp.
Hi guys, this is my new friend Clank.
That's actually, hold on a second. Let me see if he
Likes the name.
Yeah. Let's see if he goes for it.
That's the kind of noises he's been making at me.
It does. drop you in front of it, Ellie. Not like hard or throwing or anything.
Sits me down?
No, it just kind of releases you. Like your feet were kind of dangling off the ground, and it kind of unclamps you, and then you see it like stand up straight and like reconfigure itself, and then like the claw or the long elongated kind of appendage that was using to reach you like comes up in like these kind of attack mode, and it's looking down at the ramp towards where Asher and the wall is, and it is now the whole screen is like completely red.
Can you help my friend? That wall's mean.
That's its turn. Asher,
Yay.
you are now sandwiched between this metal man and this wall.
Thanks, friendly.
I probably can't see that. I
I
just see him.
think he saved me.
Okay. How close is the wall?
Wall's about 5. There's a 5-foot gap between you and the wall.
Oh, could I reach it? Like,
If you moved up, or if you had a weapon with reach, you could.
Part of me thinks, is it worth fighting it, or is it just... How hurt? Does it look hurt? Like, does it look like...
It's taking some damage.
So if I went up to it, that's only 5 feet, you said?
Yep.
And I'm still hasted, so if I could attack it, I could still run away and get up to the boat.
You could, yeah.
Okay, well, let's just take some swings at it. I'm hasted, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first one is an 18.
18 will just hit.
Okay. I'm gonna count these. There's one. Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
So let's roll. I'm gonna just roll the damage on that.
Yeah, you might as well.
I will also
Smite it.
smite with that, right?
Okay.
So just the normal damage on that one is 13. And then I think it's 2d6. So it's 2d6, and then that I can double that. So that's 6, so 12 fire,
All right.
if I'm doing that correct.
And then you said how much regular? It's like 17?
Well, on here it says 13.
13?
So
Okay.
I don't...
So 13 and an additional how much?
That's 12.
12. So 25 altogether.
Yeah, so that was just that one hit.
There you
Just
go.
that one crit. I was just going to roll it now since it'll forget. So 2 more hits, and then I'll roll damage for whatever hits on those, unless they're... Those are also... The 13 didn't sound right, did it?
I don't think that was doubled.
Well, here, let's just... What could it be? Right? I don't know what I said.
I don't know if it automatically doubles. But
It does when you have it on here.
Does it?
When it knows it's a crit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that was double.
And I don't think 13 was right, but we'll go with 13. It's fine. Someone can correct us later if it's worse, but we'll call it good. So the third hit is it's an 18 plus 8, which is 26, but I also crit on an 18.
There you go.
So that would be... So it's 12 plus 7, so that's 19.
19.
And then...
No, it wasn't. Because it says it rolled a 2 and a 4. That didn't double it.
Oh, am I rolling them to everyone?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can
cool.
see 'em.
Cool. That one is a 13 to hit, so that one does not hit.
Okay.
So I crit twice, and then I will roll. This is the first one. That is a 15, just normal.
15.
So I don't know how much damage that was.
That was a
I felt
lot
like
of
it
damage.
felt decent.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have. I could hunter's mark it, but I didn't. That's all right. That would have been like more. That would have been like another like 46, because that would have doubled the d6s on the 2 crits. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Okay. So those are your attacks.
Those are my attacks, and then I can't do anything. It's a bonus. There's a bonus. I smited. That was my bonus. So I will just run up to the boat if I can. and
Yeah.
you're on the boat. You get out of like its viewpoint.
He really doesn't like you. But
Well, who
also, it also did get hit by Becky. It didn't like that either.
hit me? I won't be offended. It makes sense for it to hit me because I.
It does. I'm gonna see how intelligent. Okay. He doesn't hit you. He's gonna let you go. He's got something else planned.
Perfect. Can I run? Do I have to run around Clank? Because I would run.
No, because you'd run up like right to Ellie. Ellie's like at the tip of where the catwalk would meet to go, and the
Okay.
ramp would go up the boat. So
Okay.
since you're hasted, you could easily make it to the top of the boat. Yep.
Okay.
Hi Ellie, bye Ellie, that kind of thing.
Hey. Can I high five her as I run by?
Sure.
This is my friend Clank.
Hey, Clank.
He saved me. Where are you going?
Away.
Why didn't you kill the monster?
Why didn't you kill the monster?
I don't kill things, remember? Poppy does. Right, Poppy?
Din, you're up. Or sorry, no, Becky. Becky's up next. And then Din will be.
Okay. Well, seeing how the metal man just walked past me and dropped Ellie, I don't pay attention to that anymore, and I go back to the monster. I think. I am going to. I'll cast Dust Devil right in front of the wall.
Okie dokie.
And
No fires
as a
this time.
reminder,
Start the 10 on fire.
yeah. Start the boat on fire.
Oh.
No.
Oh my god.
So I choose a 5-foot cube of air that I can see within range,
Yep.
and it makes a tornado there.
Sure.
For up to concentration for a minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the Dust Devil must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. And there's also other rules about how I can move it a little bit each turn, and I think it also throws up a cloud of dust around it. Actually, I'll, instead of like right in front of it, I'm going to like put it like, how far is Asher away from the creature?
Asher's gone. Asher's at the top of the boat.
Right. Okay. So I'll put it like 10, 15 feet in front of Asher, or in front of the creature.
Okay.
So that it kind of deters it from going any farther up the ramp.
Gotcha. Is
there any of our party that's still down on the catwalks, or is everyone up on the boat now?
Ellie is on the catwalk still.
I'm right in front of the boat.
You're at the ramp to move upwards.
I'll get there
Oh,
in my own
okay.
time.
Yeah, I guess that's all I do for my turn.
Okay. So after Becky is Din.
I had nowhere to go. Oh, you're under a net.
Gotta help him fight his net.
You shoot the thing, the wall. I can't help with the net.
He's fine. He's just under a
I'm just
net.
being tased. It's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Mild tasing is
Yeah.
fine.
It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. I was gonna have you go to the control room because I'm not smart enough to deal with it. But you know what? We're just gonna shoot the wall.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll
Plus,
attack.
I can't read common.
Oh,
That doesn't help either.
10.
10 does not hit. It hits that stone, and your arrow just kind of bounces right off.
Bow. So I tried. That's all I can do, really.
You still have a second attack with your attack action, I believe.
Yes.
So you can roll to attack again.
Smack it again.
Smack it on arrow. 23.
That'll hit.
Just 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Anything else that you want to... So you've flown up kind of to the top of the boat here above to see...
Flying and shooting it.
Okay. The two little helicopter things flash yellow again. This time, one aims at you, Din, since you're flying above the boat. And the other one is going to also aim at the other flyer, Becky. So I need both of you to make me dex saving throws.
Shit's a
9?
9.
You get +1, remember?
Yeah. Ooh. A whole 6.
So you both get enveloped in this net, and it gives you a little bit of a shockarooning. Dan, you take 2 points of lightning damage, and Becky, you take 3 points of lightning damage. You both are grappled and begin to fall to the boat.
Good thing you were over the boat.
Yes. We'll say you guys are both about at least 10 feet up flying, so Din, you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the deck.
Do you fall on top of Marquies? Were you covering
You guys
the
are close, yeah.
Good
And
shot,
Becky, you'll
isn't
take
it?
2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the deck. You hear 2 more bodies thump the deck next to you, Marquies, and you look over and you see Din and Becky have now been wrapped up in this netting as well.
Nice of you to join me.
What up?
That's their turn. Ellie.
Oh, Echo on the boat.
Okie dokie.
Is there...
You go up the ramp and you're up there with Asher and Milos
Concentration.
What
and Arahatia.
why is all of our friends
but
covered in
It's
nets?
10 for the damage half, whichever's there.
Oh, yeah.
Is there like a control panel? Or a steering wheel? Or buttons and levers?
Did you say that near us?
Yeah.
Wait, are you near us now? Are you on
No,
the
I'm
boat?
just saying that out loud. Just loudly. Did anybody see any buttons or levers or a steering wheel? Or a way to turn off the electric nets?
Can you see us above or no? Or...
Yeah, she's actually back on the stern of the boat, so she's overlooking where you guys have
I
landed.
mean, it's a boat, right?
Mhm.
Like, I'm inspecting the boat. Most boats have a steering wheel.
Most do.
Or a cockpit.
I'm like, raise my hand with like the net over it. I'm like, I touched stuff earlier.
What stuff? What stuff?
There's a room somewhere.
Where? On the boat?
I'm like, point.
Why can't
Still on the
fly?
You look up and you see a hole in a glass, like
Well,
a good
can't
like 60 feet up.
Fly. Take me up there, I guess. Oh, you're in the... Help me. Is there a paint me a word picture of what this boat looks like on now that we're on top of it, please.
Yeah, so I mean, you're at the stern of the boat. It definitely overlooks the boat proper, the deck. And there are 2 sets of small stairs on either side that go down to the deck where the main mast is. It looks like the mast is missing, so it's there's where there would be like a full mast, there's no mast here at the moment. And then there are 2 like slightly larger but shorter like amount of steps leading up to the front of the boat, which is where your friends are currently being electrocuted.
But there's no steering wheel, Is there like a door that would lead inside of the boat?
There is a set of stairs leading down into the boat on the deck itself. But you don't see anything from this vantage point.
I'm gonna wander to a better vantage point and start going downstairs.
Okay, so you go down a set of the steps and you look back and you see that there is definitely a door to some kind of room behind you.
I go on the door. Ella looks at everybody and she's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go on the door.
All right, Ellie is out of the initiative as she's inside.
Oh!
Milos, it's your turn.
Wait, what do I see?
We'll find out.
Oh, okay. So, question about this wall thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it considered a structure?
No.
Okay.
It is a creature.
That's fine. I was just curious. I'm just gonna have Dusty attack twice. Just get up in that thing's face and try and attack it twice.
Okie dokie.
One is a 18 and one's much lower.
So the second will miss.
Okay. That's 10 bludgeoning.
Okie dokie.
And then for my action, is there quite a bit of room above? Like, how tall is this room?
You're on the back of the boat. The room itself?
Yeah.
You're in the chasm of the gorge itself. This leads all the way back to the surface. You can barely see the waning rays of daylight as it is close to nightfall at this point.
Wait, but we were in a cave.
Inside,
the gap was inside of a cave.
And it led all the way up and down. Like, something has opened up the earth here.
So, in theory, I could cast, like, Fireball above the monster, and, like, the entire area above it would just be empty space, correct?
Yes. Dusty would take some damage, though, since he is right next to the creature.
But it's a large creature. Could I put it above?
Is Dusty a medium size?
He's a medium-sized creature.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the very tip of its head, you could cast Fireball.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. He needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
You want to roll some dice with me?
Oh, no, that is a 2.
Ooh. You don't want to roll a d6?
It's fine.
Okay.
This is
Oh
your.
my gosh, how many d6s do you have?
I mean, I have a lot.
Well,
you have all your
how many do you
D6s
have to
from
roll?
being a rogue.
I do.
Okay. Oh, that's not great. That's 2 1s. So 7, 8, 9. God, so many 1s. 10, 17? 17 damage.
17 damage, alright.
How rough is he looking?
You see a couple of bits of stone start to fleck off from his monument body.
Okay. Cool. I'll stay right there. That's it.
As his reaction, since he had a spell cast at him.
Oh no! I don't like any of those words.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17. So that is only half of my fun I get to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have you choose. Why not? I'm going to have you roll me a d6 3 times for 3 different numbers. Just roll until you have 3 different numbers here.
Okay. That one's a... No, that's a 4. That's a 4 again. Okay. 1, 6, and 4.
1, 6, and 4. Okay. So you do not receive darkness. 2, 3, 4. You are not cursed.
That's good.
And you are not silenced.
Oh, that's good.
Or, sorry, you are not petrified.
Oh, that's good too. That's good too.
However, you are cursed. You are... Oh, this one's fun. You are berserked.
Oh.
So I have to attack the thing closest to me. Cool.
You attack a random creature that is the closest one to you on your turn. You are also zombified.
Oh.
So damaging me. No, holy magic hurts me, and dark magic heals me, I think. Is that what that means?
We'll find out.
Okay. So I'm cursed. Do I know what cursed means?
Curse is you have disadvantage on saving throws until the curse is removed.
Okay. Cool. So no damage, right? Just
No damage.
status effects?
Yep, straight status effects.
Petrification
Okay.
would have been much better.
Cool.
Anything else for you?
Nope, that was my action and my bonus action. I guess, would my berserk make me move?
You would probably move to the nearest target. Which in this case you have 3 of them technically, because they are all standing next to each. Well, no, Ellie went down; she's gone. So you have 2 targets. You have Arahatia and you have Asher.
Do I get I don't get a choice, do I?
It's whatever one's closer, and they're both equally as close. So you get your choice.
I guess Asher? I feel like Asher's take more damage,
You can
so it would
roll
probably make
for
more
it.
sense to attack Araha, but it's
Yeah.
probably hard.
Roll for
Yeah, I'm just gonna flip a coin.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna flip a coin.
Totally.
Sounds good.
Eric, heads or tails?
Always head.
Head. Okay. It's tails. It's Araha.
All right.
He's a bottom.
Mhm.
Arara sees you coming at him, and he is like, "What is the matter, Milos?"
Can I answer? Is that...
I mean, you're basically in a rage at this moment, so you can words, but I mean, whether or not they're good words or happy words or nice words is completely up to you.
I'd probably say, like, must kill or something. Like,
Gotcha.
like, can't stop, must kill.
Can't stop, don't stop.
Yep.
Do I lose concentration when I'm berserk?
Oh, you do.
Well, that's fine. The grasp in hand is gone.
Okay.
But Dusty's not concentration.
No. So it is Arahati's turn. He is decently smart, so he is going to see if he has that spell ready. So he sees you coming at him, and he understands that this rage isn't normal. So you see him flip his sword back over, bring his crystal back to the top, and you see him cast something in your general direction. He is going to remove that berserk from you.
Oh, cool.
But that is, unfortunately, he only has minor, so he cannot remove another one from you. So you're no longer berserked.
Do I look different being zombified and cursed?
You definitely have this, like, dark pall over you, and, like, you have this greenish tint to, like, where flesh would be shown beneath your fur.
No, you've got the little status symbols next to your health bar.
Yep, there we go.
Above your head.
Yeah.
Marquies, you can attempt to break out of your net, if you like.
Hooray! Let's go. Come on. Hey, that's a 21.
21,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if we still have the other thing.
It's a +1. Yeah.
It's a +1, yep.
Oh, actually, it would be 20.
20?
Because I only have +1, sure.
It's a 20. Gets you out. So you manage to find some leverage finally and manage to pull at one end of this net and free yourself. So that's your action. You still have your movement. Have to stand up, of course.
Okay. Well, standing up sounds great.
Okay.
Damn. Okay. Where's everyone else?
Well, Din and Becky are on the ground next to you. You saw Ellie disappear into a door towards the stern of the boat. You see Milos, Oraha, and Asher, like, at the back of the boat as well. You hear some sort of din of battle behind the boat.
Okay. I don't have anything that can help with Milos, unfortunately. But what I can do is have a little wild fun.
Okie dokie. You drawing from the bandolier?
I am.
Ooh. It's been a while.
We're going to draw a White Fang.
White Fang. Where are you chucking the White Fang at? The little helicopter things?
Well, I can throw it out to, like, hit the wall.
What's your range?
I believe it was 60 the last.
The wall is closer to the back, so you'd probably have to move your 15 feet.
Okay, if I move my 15, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this thing has, like, a massive circle as well, so yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so I don't have to get, like, too far.
Fair enough.
What was it? A D8 for the?
It's a D8 for the bandolier. Yep.
All right. And that's a 2.
2.
Do I have that down? I do not have a 2.
Yeah, this one is interesting. This is whole new grounds. Go ahead and roll me a D10.
They're all buried. Four.
All right, so with a 4, the leather pouches on your bandolier form these tiny little faces, and they begin to laugh. And suddenly your bandolier begins to spin on your body to the point where you can't keep track of where a bottle is. It suddenly stops on your chest, and one of the pouches opens up and drops a bottle. You swear to the 12 and to all of the Aeons that you have used potions on this bandolier. There should not be full straps, but there are some bottles that have apparently filled themselves in these bandoliers. This is one of them. You do not recognize this bottle, but out of habit, you catch it. Inside of this particular bottle, there seems to be this purple, dark royal purple mixture of colors that seems to swirl with golden flecks. You may use this potion this turn. Before disappearing, the faces on the belt say, "Use this potion or lose it," and they disappear.
Wait, did it give me that instead of the white thing?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Damn. I don't know.
Mystery potion.
Mystery potion!
Throw it. Chaos.
Yeah.
Yes, like it's like a potion of giant strength or something.
Well, I mean, that could work out. It could just break the catwalks and just falls.
It falls to its death. Okay.
I mean, it's purple with glitter inside. It's probably just a gay potion. So
It's that Vinique. It's that wine that used to have the sparkles in it. It's just gonna get drunk.
Oh yeah, hypnotic.
There you go.
No, Vinique. It was like purple. It was like a
and
wine.
then there's
And
like
it
a
had
hypnotic too.
hypnotic. Yeah. Does that have sparkles in it too?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just drink vodka.
Okay, well, I don't know. This seems a little, like, unlike anything that would be, like, a weapon. So, I'm just gonna throw it at the ground.
Throw it at your feet?
Sure.
Are you using it or are you tossing it? Is I guess what I'm saying. Are you using it or are you losing it?
Oh,
No,
I'm
He's
using it I
on
guess.
himself.
Like,
Okay, so basically you're smashing your potion on yourself. Fair enough. As you smash the potion at your feet, the purple liquid begins to form a mist around you, and there is a little thunderstorm that anybody who's looking on seems to see from the outside. It's like a thundercloud has enveloped Marquies. Marquies, Gesundheit. Marquies, inside of the cloud, your body begins to shift and to change. And the one that you rolled, once the cloud dissipates, where once stood Marquies, clad in all of his black leather and mask, now stands a different body, a different person. Instead of Marquies, you now see the visage of a man dressed in full white plate with blue trim, a long ornate sword in his hand, and a shining shield on his arm. His hair flows in white. He has a circlet upon his brow.
Oh, what have I done?
He emanates a holy aura around him. Marquies, you look down at your body and you have changed and have found that your abilities may have changed as well. For the remainder of this transformation, you now give an aura to your allies.
We need a paladin.
You grant your allies within 30 feet. You grant your allies within 30 feet resistance from any non-magical means as long as they are within 30 feet of you. You give off 10 feet of radiant light, and the long sword in your hand, you know the name, it's on the tip of your tongue. It is Excalibur. For the remainder of your transformation, however long it may be, your long sword does 2d8 damage. It is a +8 to attack roll, +8 to damage, and you have the ability to smite your enemies for an additional 3d8 damage.
Jesus Christ, that's a holy shit.
In this form, you have a
Holy shit.
21 AC.
Jeez.
I can actually take hits, guys.
Oh, it's been rolling 24s, don't worry.
Your movement is 40 feet.
Wow, holy hell.
And I can give you more stats as we need them.
Okay.
But for brevity, you are in this form.
We just gonna run down and just
Oh, not again.
tag team it.
Yeah. I think I can't do anything else, though, for the rest of the turn.
No, this transformation refreshes your actions for the turn.
Oh, jeez.
Go get it.
You are a new person.
Yeah, he's a hot boy paladin now. Allie's missing this. She would be infatuated.
Yeah, I mean,
She would write fan fictions about Marquies and
Hot boy paladin.
how far away is Wald now?
So you're kind of halfway on the deck there. If you really want to attempt to, you could jump down to the catwalk, which would just be a 10 feet of movement down to the
I
catwalk.
mean, it'd be cool if I could do one of those just badass, like, leaps with the fucking sword.
You certainly can attempt to.
Smash it.
I
Do
don't
it. You're
wanna
cool.
die.
You're cool now. Look how cool you are. You're a hot boy paladin with flowing locks and a big sword.
I mean, with my speed and, like, jump, I could make that.
You could get right, you'd be right in front of it. Yeah, you'd be right in front of the wall, and you would have advantage because Dusty is behind him.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I am going to need an athletics check.
What's
You
my-
have a +5 to your athletics.
Okay.
He's a strong boy.
Fuck. Well, that's only a 7. Nothing's wrong.
oh no.
This is
You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Roll better.
Oh, man.
Literally nothing is I can't roll anything tonight.
So, in his new glorified form, Marquies jumps up to the railing and with a battle cry attempts to stomp on the railing and come down with all of his might on the wall. But unfortunately, this wood is old and open to the elements, and he slips on some moss that had been growing on the top of the railing and falls to the ground. I mean, you fall in front of the wall, so you could still
stand up
and attack.
It's not as graceful
But
as you wanted it to be.
you do fall, and you are going to take some bludgeoning damage because of it. Your
we
HP
have
remains
no-
the same, unfortunately. This one is just a little superficial. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Is he resistant to that because of his aura?
No, he does not gain the advantages of his own aura.
Okay. All right. Well, I have how many attacks?
You have 2 attacks.
Okay. Well, I'll go for it. 14. Well, I don't know what the plus was.
+8.
It was +8, so 22.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
that will hit. You can smite on one of your attacks per turn. So I'll let you roll the next one and decide which one you want to.
Okay.
Just in case.
Pretty fitty.
Close, but it's 17 plus 8, so yeah, both hit. I'll
Smite on one?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2d8.
Smites another D8.
No, his smites are another 3d8s.
Yeah. So 5 D8?
Really 78,
Yep, because of the second attack.
right? Plus 16.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mhm.
Gross.
Okay, there's that. Okay, the first basic attack. 8, 9. Is it? It's plus 8.
Plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 17.
17?
All right. Smite. Oh, that's not bad. Actually, that's really good. Okay, so 16. Jesus. 21. Plus 14.
35.
Yeah, and then plus.
Plus 8.
You got one more die.
Oh.
What was that? 35?
35.
So 38 plus 8, so
46.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Break your limit.
Oh my
You got it.
I think he just slashes like a fucking madman at this thing, and then suddenly, not really understanding how smites work, it just kind of happens, and it just comes down and just blows it apart.
All right. Yeah, still you slash apart, leaving trails of white energy behind in each of your slashes, and they just seem to eke through this wall, and it completely crumbles and explodes where it's at. So, we're out of combat. Ellie,
Oh.
you enter in the cabin here, and you're looking around, and you take a step inside, and you hear the door lock behind you.
Oh, shit.
There is a blue glow coming from your pocket.
Oh. I take my pocket out.
You take your pocket out? Just the whole pocket?
You just cuts the pocket out. No more pocket to this
Pull
pants.
it inside out.
Oh.
And with the...
So a bunch of change and, different knickknacks, maybe polished stone here and there.
my stuff! I spent a couple seconds picking all my stuff up.
But one of the things is the blue materia that you had retrieved from the bar.
Oh, I forgot I had this.
And it begins to resonate with an indentation on the desk in front of you.
Oh no. This is so
it slots in perfectly, and you hear this hum of energy and see this image of an older man with a leather cap on, goggles pulled
So
up.
like Sid, but like old.
Yes, let me describe him to our viewers.
Okay, if you watched the last episode, you know what he looked like.
No.
Oh.
This image of Sid has, he still has some of the red in his beard, but there are streaks of white from, like, his chin all the way down to the bottom of his bushy beard, which now comes to, like, the top of his rounded belly. He's gained some girth over the time frame. He's looking rather haggard, and he says, "Well, Cecil, I hope you find this before they do."
I don't know who they is, and I'm not Cecil.
But if they find you before... let's just hope that they don't. This is my latest and greatest creation.
It's very pretty. I'm responding to it like he's talking to me.
Completely understand.
Ellie does not understand how holograms
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Even though you've seen
This is not a
multiple
reference.
material with visions and temples and stuff
Ellie
like that.
is
so-
slow on the punch, you guys.
Sure. But he says, I hope it will shield you from and he kind of takes a drink of a bottle that's near him, and he says, "I hope it'll shield you, my friend, from these terrible times." And you see behind him, he's recorded this in the ship itself, and he says, "Be safe before you see this flaming sphere come crashing down the boat behind him."
Oh.
And all of a sudden the vision
Oh, that's
clears
how
out.
you died, huh? Wonder how Cecil died. Wait, how do I turn this on? I take the
Floating above the materia, you see as a set of words come flashing across the materia. And this ship, you get the idea that this might be the name of the ship that's flashing in front of you.
What's it say?
It says the Idol Zenith.
The idol with an X?
X? With a Z?
Zenith.
Well, you could spell it with an X.
Sure. Not this one, though.
X could make as the sound.
But there is a flashing button below the name,
Really the worst
and
way
it
to
says
someone-
assemble.
Yeah, right.
Assemble? Ellie looks around in the room.
There's nobody here.
She listens.
Sounds like there's battle going on outside. As you press the button, those of you outside that have finally gotten a rest, the wall having come down, and you've begun to free Din and Becky. Just as you begin to free Din and Becky, this room comes to life with Machina.
Ugh.
And you see a bunch of arms coming from the walls, and it starts like grabbing pieces, and things start moving and creaking and groaning, and different arms are coming along and placing boxes on the deck, and the boxes are being opened, and things are being constructed and welded in place. You have to dodge arms to make sure that you're not hit by any of the wildly flying boxes or robotic arms that are coming out of the wall. And that is where we will pick up next time. Thanks for
Dun,
tuning
dun.
in, guys. We hope you had fun this session, and we will see you next Friday. Bye.
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 Bye.